The soup kitchens that I had volunteered at previous to starting Feed 'em Soup were significantly different, where you have the 1920s soup line still in progress. You get slopped your food, you might get a place to sit, and then you're pushed out the door about that fast, where we are completely opposite.
I think the difference between Feed 'em Soup and the traditional stereotype of a soup kitchen is that Feed 'em Soup thinks A to Z. We think from when somebody walks in the door, we think from preparing that food from scratch. We aren't just people who show up to volunteer at a soup kitchen and serve up some food and say, okay, see you later. You know, we're talking with the people, we're getting to know them, we're making sure they have things that they can take with them when they go out. And I think that it's that hope and it's that love and it's that energy that we really pour into getting to know people, that we're not just feeding them food, we really are feeding them hope.
The mood when you walk in, it's not just your ordinary soup kitchen, quiet, get your meal and go. There's games for kids, you can sit down, talk, mingle with everybody. You know, we're not just serving soup, you know, it's a home-cooked meal. And I think that's a huge difference.
That we are regularly feeding 150 plus people. We're dishing out so much food to so many people. I had no idea it would grow that much.
What has surprised us in the last year is that the demand, the need for this in our community. I for one, I've lived in the Dekalb County area my whole life, and I never really knew there was such a need for it. And I'm just glad we're there to provide that service for the people that do need it.
I was standing out in the front by the take-home table, and a lady who frequently comes to our soup kitchen now was out there packing up a bag of stuff, and she looked up to me and the other person that was at the take-home table and said that that bag of food was going to sustain her for the next couple weeks. And when she walked away from the table, I had a feeling inside of me that I hadn't had in a long time, that I had helped somebody. I'd given somebody some sense of hope.
The people that we do feed, I would consider, as far as a socio-demographic group, would be the working poor, people who really kind of had a tough go of it, or even some people that are just lonely. I do know that there's one of our clients that she's employed at IU, but I believe she just wants to be in the company of others, and it's great that we're able to, fulfill that for her.
My biggest inspiration is the people we feed. That's my biggest inspiration. The families we feed, and seeing how grateful they are that we're willing to feed them and that we're so open with everybody and friendly. That's my biggest inspiration, is the people that we feed.
There's a lot of people in need, and my presence there, although I am just one person, benefits everyone. I've known that. I could see it. I could see it with the people that I'm serving. I could see it with my team. So that is my biggest inspiration to keep going, is just the feeling that I get giving back.
It's all about getting food to people who need it. Put some food in my gullet and a smile on my face. And the smile on my face, that's kind of more important almost. The fact that you feel appreciated by people, that you feel part of the community, that means a lot.
It's very exciting to be a part of something that has touched so many people's lives in such a small community, that we can make such a big impact in people's lives, that they know they can come to this location and they can get a smile that they haven't had all day. They can come to this location and get a pat on the back. They can come to this location and get a warm meal and feel home, where some people haven't felt home for years.